This message was meant to find you before you go to sleep tonight. So let's see what we have. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Five of Pentacles. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it is the card of Jupiter, and if you look at it, you can see that there's moon phases around this circle in the middle, this mandala in the middle, basically expressing that everything is cyclical. And so bringing it back to Jupiter, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So in your mind, a lot of the issues in your life could seem bigger than they actually are. But in actuality, like I said, it's cyclical. So you're gonna have these highs and lows. You're gonna have the good versus the ugly, the bad, you know, all that. All that kind of combined into one. So again, this card is telling you that you have to relinquish control around the things that you can't control, because you can't. You can't do it. And again, it's like, okay, this didn't work out this time. So, and Jupiter is also about knowledge as well. So it's like, okay, let me find a mentor, or let me do some research. Let me find some videos on YouTube so that the next time that I interact with this sort of situation, I know exactly what I need to do. I have the tools to make this a better situation. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is the card of, I believe it's the Moon in Taurus. You know, Taurus is all about your resources. You are a resource. You are capable of doing the research to make your life better. You are capable of doing all these things. Also, Taurus energy is a fixed earth sign. So the biggest thing that is necessary for this type of vibe is routines. So again, with how this card, and like you have the moon phases, there's something that you need to do on a consistent basis. Only you know that. If that's something that you kind of want a little bit more clarity about, I am offering tarot readings, so look into that, link in the bio. But anyway, it needs, whatever needs to change in your life, whatever you can control, there's certain things that you can implement into your daily routines so that whenever there are challenges that arises, it's not going to feel so crippling. And that's the thing, if you can look in this card, that's what it kind of focus. There we go, focus. It does look like this person in the card, just, it feels swallowed, let me not do that, sorry. This person does feel swallowed up by all these different strings, all these things that's kind of pulling it in, pulling this person, this character into different directions, stressing them out. And the moon also represents security as well, which is also a Taurus vibe as well. Financial security is very important. Financial security is something that everyone wants and desires. So again, also with Jupiter, like I said, Jupiter representing knowledge, there could be some new information that you come about that could become some sort of financial opportunity. It could become passive income. It could be something that, again, like I said, you are a resource. It could be something that you're interested in. Like there's people who do like study with me videos on YouTube. There's people who make manifestation videos. There's people who work with children. They've created their own art classes for other people, maybe for elders, you know, something like that. Like there's so many things that you can do. There's a long list of things that you can do in order to create like passive income if finances is something that is a concern for you. And again, it could just be something that is missing from your daily routines. So that is definitely your responsibility to figure out what needs to change that is within your control. Also with the moon that's present in the Wheel of Fortune, and then also, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles, it is the moon in Taurus. There could be something related to family. The moon is connected to family, the mother, so, or someone who was a nurturing figure in your life. So that might be something that you need to look into. As far as I'm hearing, there's some people that you cannot save. I think sometimes Jupiter can be very overly optimistic. Optimism is not a bad thing, but it can feel burdensome when you have someone who you're trying to help and they clearly don't want your help. Again, this is something that you cannot control. And there could be a lot of guilt around not being able to help this person, fix this situation, whatever it might be. All that to say, when you go to sleep tonight, understand that you're doing your best. You have to kind of meet people where they are. And just like the phases of the moon in this card, one day one day they will figure it out. One day they will catch that wave and kind of be in the same alignment with you, or they will understand what you were talking about when you were trying to present them with some information. But if they're not ready to hear it right now, that's all that you can do. So release all of the shame, release the guilt, release any regret, release any burdens around someone that you were not able to save, able to help. You're doing your best just like they are. And that's all you got. And that's all I have today. So like I said, if you are interested in a reading, I do have the link in my bio. Let me know. Hit me up.